ये मेरे को लगता है is a negative hype about the exam. XAT overall is not a very difficult exam. Why? Because suddenly start looking at the time versus question ratio. You have to go ahead and solve, or the paper has 75 questions in about 165 odd minutes. Now, even if I go ahead and look at every single question, that is giving me upwards of 2.2, 2.3 minutes per question. A paper like CAT, I have roughly around 1.8 minutes per question, 68 questions that I need to solve in 120 minutes. So automatically, you start seeing there is a huge difference there, because 165 minutes में मेरे को अगर 75 करना है और यहाँ पे अगर मेरे को 68 करना है in 120 minutes, मेरे पास कम से कम 30-40% additional time है per question. ऊपर से कट ऑफ की अगर बात करें, ZAT का कट ऑफ over the last few years has been in the vicinity of 30 to 35 marks. 75 आपके total marks हो सकते हैं, cut off is roughly around 30 to 35. That means we are saying about 40 to 45%. That means the cutoff, if a 99 percentile in CAT is what I consider to be the cutoff, the same corresponding cutoff here is at a lower score and a lower percentile. 99 percentile we generally stated was at 50%. Here we are talking about anywhere around 40-45%. So you need lesser marks, you have more amount of time at your disposal. And for all of those who are worried a little bit about quant, yaar main quant mein acha nahi hu, this is a paper which gives you an opportunity to go ahead and piggy bank on your understanding of verbal. One full section of verbal ability and logical reasoning, जिसमें critical reasoning भी आ जाता है, and a second section of decision making which has nothing to do with quant. It has everything to do with logical ability and comprehension of the problem and identification of किस बंदे के लिए हम ये प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व करना चाह रहे हैं. सो keeping that in mind, if you're one of those जो quant से थोड़ा डरते हैं, if you're one of those who feels यार quant heavy papers are not up my alley, this is an exam for you. This is an exam made for people who feel that they can go ahead and utilize their logical thinking ability to crack an exam. ऊपर से if you're one of those who's good at quant over the years in XAT has just become easier and easier and easier. 28 question में जहाँ 8 to 10 DI के होते हैं and the remaining are quant. You can actually go ahead and maximize in this section and score 17-18 marks. Then in the other two sections, you just need to clear the cutoff and get a call. Also keep in mind that this is an exam where the cutoff is different for a non-engineer female, non-engineer male, engineer female. That means if I'm a non-engineering female, even at a 88-90 percentile, I could get an HRM call. For an engineering male, that could go as high as a 96 percentile for BM. So that range is also going to be there. So all of you should be motivated for this exam, because this is something that could be right up your alley. 1 month to XAT or post CAT might be enough to go ahead and crack this exam. All the very best.